Hi everyone, I'm DJ Stevie and this is my dad Derek and we're reacting to WARUMPI band My Island Home.
Can't hear you. WARUMPI band.
WARUMPI band My Island Home.
And when did this video come out?
1987.
1987. So how many years ago is that?
36 years ago.
36 years ago. Wow. 2027 it will mark a milestone. 40 years, right?
Yeah, 40 years.
40 years. And where's the WARUMPI band from? What country? It's actually a continent as well.
Australia.
Australia. And tomorrow is a very special day, most notably in Canada and throughout the world. And what are we acknowledging?
Orange Day.
Orange T-shirt Day. And viewers, you can see that DJ Stevie and myself are wearing orange T-shirts in honor of the victims of the residential schools here in Canada, one being of Phyllis Webstad from Dog Creek, British Columbia, who wore an orange T-shirt at her residential school, and she wasn't allowed to do that. So, but even beyond the attire, the clothing, there was a lot of abuse at the residential schools throughout Canada. And so tomorrow is Truth and Reconciliation Day. And yeah, so this reaction video is about an Australian band, and there are a lot of connections to My Island Home, to their homeland. And there's been some injustices with the Aboriginal people in Australia, right?
Right.
Right. Do you know what number you're at, DJ Stevie, in terms of subscribers?
What number?
2,812. So 2812. Viewers, please press what button?
The like button.
Nice and loud.
The like button.
Press that like button. Keep the notification bell open so that you know when these reaction videos and his short videos, Today in Music History. And please leave any comments or questions that you have about the WARUMPI band and this video, My Island Home. But we are going to look at the lyrics. We are going to look at the origin of the song, My Island Home. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Viewers, are you ready?
Let's
go. WARUMPI band, My Island Home.
'60s I've been in the desert, and every night I dream of the sea. They say home is where you find it. Well, this place ever satisfy me, for I come from the song for a people. We always lead by the sea. Now I'm out here west of Alice Springs with a wife and a family and my island home.
So it sounds as though we're a minute in that he does miss his family. So today, can you tell us today what we are honoring?
Today we are honoring Indigenous people, most notably Aboriginal people in Australia. Tomorrow, September 30th, will be National Day for Truth and Reconciliation Day in Canada and throughout the world.
Okay, and my dad and I, we are wearing
orange clothing during the show to honor Indigenous children who were forced to attend residential schools, many of whom were
abused, right?
There. Please check the description of this video for more information about this very important topic.
Right. So there'll be some information about truth and reconciliation.
And the technology isn't that
Yeah,
good.
well, it's 1987. It's 1987. And so the video that we are reacting to is My Island Home by the WARUMPI band. And who was it written by? It was written by.
It was
written by
Neil Murray for George
Baranga. What a beautiful name. And it references
George's home to Echo Island off the coast of Island Land in the Northern Territory.
Arnhem in the Northern Territory. Beautiful scenery. A yearning to return back to my island home. So we will stop. This is a reaction video. As DeeJay Stevie says, it's 37 years?
Yeah.
1987?
37 years.
37 years ago it was made. Okay, so let's get back to WARUMPI Band, My Island Home.
My island home, my island home is waiting for me. In the evening, the dry wind blows from the hills and across the plain. I close my eyes and I'm standing in a boat on the sea again, and I'm holding that long.
There's no-
Look at his eyes. I mean, they look kind of sad, right?
Yeah, his eyes.
His eyes. So you were saying, DeeJay Stevie?
Back when this was made, there was no YouTube.
Really? Yeah. So it's interesting, the technology, right?
Before social media.
Before social media. Now, so when was the song first recorded? In what year?
1986 and released on
WARUMPI's
second album, Go Bush by Parole Records in 1987.
Right. So it's in and around the mid to late 80s. Yeah, so let's get back to My Island Home.
And I feel I'm close now to where it must be. My island home is waiting for me.
So I use the word arid, very desert-like, but yet it's close to the water. My island home. Okay.
It's an old technology.
Yeah, so very much DeeJay Stevie is acknowledging the old technology. Now, the song tells of an indigenous person who has been living in the city for how long?
6 years.
For 6 years, and this person dreams of
their island home and the sea. It tells of the person's strong desire to return to their cultural heritage in the land of their
ancestors, right? So can you repeat that a bit louder?
Ancestors.
It tells of the person's strong desire
to return to their cultural heritage and their land of their ancestors.
Ancestors, right? And so, viewers, when the indigenous children were sent to their to the residential schools, there's a yearning for them to go back home, eat their regular food. Many of them were given food in the residential schools, if you want to call it. There were flies on the food, and they got very sick and so on. Okay.
Yeah, the old technology.
Back to the old technology, right? 1986, 1987.
For I come from the salt water people. We always leave by the sea, and my island home, my island home, my island home is waiting for me. And the evening, the dry wind blows from the hills and across the plain. I close my eyes and I'm
So often they say that people that are imprisoned, their only freedom is when they're sleeping. The lead singer talks about his eyes being closed, dreaming back to his ancestral home, right?
Right.
Okay. So the song looks at the loss of an indigenous person's cultural heritage, food, clothing, speech. And there are in the lyrics of the song written by Neil Murray. And viewers, please let us know what you know about Neil Murray's account of writing the song. We'd really like to know that. But there are expressions of children losing what?
Their laughter and playtime.
Yeah, a little louder.
Laughter and playtime.
Right. There. If you see photographs of children at the residential schools, none of them are smiling. They were told to cut their hair. And you could see that almost the sad expression the lead singer has. So very much like the indigenous children in Canada, Aboriginal Australian children were removed from
their
where?
families and communities. It is a dark chapter in the history of Australia and Canada.
Right. So it is very much a dark chapter. Children being removed from their ancestral land. All right, so at the next break, we are going to look at another version of this song, which was quite popular.
By Christina and...
Yeah, so we'll talk about Christine's version of it. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Viewers, are you ready?
Let's
go. Okay, so we're going to just stop it there. DeeJay Stevie and I and his team were always interested in the members of the band. So how many members, how many people do you see there? Men? Four men. So viewers, please let us know the four men. Give us some background about Neil Murray as well. And we're wondering, is Neil Murray, for lack of better terms, is he the Caucasian gentleman at the forefront there? So DeeJay Stevie, tell us about the other version of My Island Home.
There's another version of My Island Home covered by Australian singer, songwriter, and actress
Christine Anu
in her album Styling Up. Her version was released in January 1995. She changed some of the lyrics so that the song reflects her own
circumstances, reflects, right?
Yeah.
And it was quite popular. Viewers, let us know. So popular that Christine Anu's version did quite well, winning awards in her home country of Australia. She performed the song. Where did she perform the song? At the closing ceremony of what? Which Olympics?
Of the 2000 Summer Olympics and the opening ceremonies of the 2000 Summer Olympics.
The Paralympics.
In Sydney, and of the 2018
Commonwealth Games
in
Gold Coast.
Please check out our descriptions of Kona As's version.
Right. So we'll attach Christine Anu's version in the description. Very popular, and she, as DeeJay Stevie was saying, changed the lyrics to, relate to her own circumstances and that, right? No two stories, especially in the residential schools in Canada, are the same. Similarities, but there's a lot of different ways, different stories. Everyone has a story, right?
Right.
Okay, so we are going to end this, or the tail end of this great song, WARUMPI Band, my island home. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Viewers, are you ready?
Let's
go.
go.
Okay, so we'll end there. The waves. It's interesting how the beginning of the video is similar. The end is it's gone in a cycle. The beginning you see the waves along the coast, and at the end you see the waves the coast. Viewers, where is the Gold Coast? Is that north, south, east, west? DeeJay Stevie and his team, we would love to come and visit Australia.
Yeah.
Right? We encourage you. What other Australian bands have we covered? Midnight
Oil.
Midnight Oil, right? So please check out DeeJay Stevie, our reaction to Midnight Oil. It's not Beds Are Burning. It's White Man, Black Man? Or White Fella, Black Fella.
Yeah.
Right. So please check that out. And yeah, so today is Sunday, September 29th, 2024, DeeJay Stevie and I and the entire team here, we want to dedicate this reaction video to Aboriginal people who've suffered in Australia and the indigenous people who have suffered and are continuing to suffer here in Canada. So we honor you. We wish you well, and may your memory live on. And please take a moment to honor everyone. Tomorrow, Truth and Reconciliation Day.
1, 2, 3.
An ulit sos amasaganalo.